Ivy Tilsley had two different husbands at different times. Jack was actually introduced in 1975 and made 2 appearances on-screen, only to be retconned 4 years later as Bert was introduced in 1979. This was a contradiction as Bert was Brian's father and the show made it clear Ivy had no other husband besides Bert. A theory is put out that Jack was written out due to the similarly named Jack Duckworth.
Ta-ra, love. See you tonight.
Take care. Hey, Ivy.
This is Mrs. Langton. This is my husband, Bert. He's very keen to look round the house, aren't you, Bert?
Aye.
Well, where would you like to start? Upstairs or downstairs?
Don't know, met no odds, I suppose, to see the lot.
Well, of course we have. You don't buy a house without a thorough inspection.
Who said anything about buying it?
Us, if we like it. And if price is right.
Well, it's certainly a very nice, cosy little family home, fully modernised before we moved in, and it's very labour-saving.
How do you find this open plan, then?
Oh, I like it. I just push the Uber through, 1, 2, 3, I'm done. You got a lot more space as well.
Hey, Ivy, love, this'll have to come out.
What?
It's not right, all this imitation brick stuff. No, it'll have to come out.
Oh, he's old-fashioned in his ideas, him.
Well, I like things to be what they seem. If it's wood, I like it to be wood, and if it's stone, I like it to be stone.
Hey, mind you won't have old fake. It's a bit fussy that way, aren't you, Bert?
Well, she's just the same, you know, she'll not met do.
You have to have your standards, haven't you?
Definitely. How's the structure then? It is sound.
Oh, yeah, perfectly. I mean, you can have a surveyor in if you like, but my husband is in the business, you know.
Yeah, that's all very well, but you know what they say about cobbler's children running out without shoes on. Now what?
Hey, Ivy, I hope you realise this room's not as big as ours.
Don't be daft, it's bigger.
I tell you, it's not. Look at her face, look. She'll not have it. I'm telling you, it's not as big.
It might not be as wide, but it's much longer that way. I could put my cocktail cabinet there.
Hey, just a minute. First things first, we haven't bought it yet. What's the upstairs like?
Oh, I'll show you.
Hey, if the main bedroom's smaller than ours, you can forget it, because I can't sleep in a pokey bedroom. I wake up feeling as if I'm choking. I like to... Well, I have to have space, you see.
Will you stop being difficult, Bert? She's not interested in your sleeping problems.
Well, it's a factor, isn't it?
Actually, both the bedrooms are quite a reasonable size. The second one's done out as a nursery, of course.
1976 saw the hastily written exit of long-term character Minnie Caldwell. Margot Bryant's illness meant an off-screen exit had to be done, where it was explained she had simply moved away.
What do you think's the best value?
I've really no idea, Mrs. Colwell.
Well, that's the prettiest.
Yes.
Oh, only it's for a little girl.
Oh, yeah.
Peggy Calvert's great niece, only you see she does errands for me.
So you take that one?
Yes, I think so.
Look, Mrs. Colwell, I really haven't the time to stand here waiting while you decide between 2 Easter eggs which are basically the same. I really haven't the time. Now, which are you going to take?
Oh, that one.
Well, I'm sure she'll like it, dear. There you are, Mrs. Colwell.
I hope she does like it.
I'm sure she will.
Thank you very much. You were a bit sharp with her, weren't you?
All right, sir, a bit sharp. Doing a hell of a lot of divvying over an Easter egg that cost 25 pence.
Oh, 25 pence is a lot to her.
All right, Jiminy Cricket, I don't need you to be my conscience.
Morning, Mrs. Sharples.
Oh, morning.
No word then yet, Mrs. Caldwell.
No.
Would you like to ring her from the Rovers?
No, thank you very much. They're not on the phone there. Why didn't she come over herself?
Frightened, I expect.
Of what?
You?
Me? Minnie Caldwell?
Not frightened of you yourself. You see, you've always been a very great influence on me. Made up her mind for her most of the time. Well, this time, she came to the decision all by herself. But you would find that if she told you about it herself, you'd just talk her out of it. Like you always have. Right. That's your lot, lads. Thanks very much. Now, are you sure there's nothing you want? It'll all have to be sold otherwise.
Now, what would I want that I haven't already got?
I'm sure she'd be glad for you to have some.
Go on, I'll take this.
Didn't she say out about me if there were anything I wanted?
I'm afraid she didn't. No, Albert. Why, was there something you wanted?
Aye, a little mug. Little coronation mug. Coronation of King George V and Queen Mary. I give it to her one Christmas.
Oh, I'm sure she wouldn't object to having that, Albert. It isn't on the list she gave me. If you know where it is.
Oh, I know what it is, all right.
Aye, well, I'll just nip out and see how the lads are managing.
Aye, heck, when vultures gather.
Well, it's better with me than in an antique shop. And anyhow, they were for twins, I wanted it. Come on, let's go and see him off.
Right, well, see you some more then, Mrs. Sharples.
Yeah.
Albert?
Aye, all the best, and thank you for the mug, will you?
I will.
Take care of her for me, eh?
Don't worry.
Peter Barlow was aged up by several years for a story involving the Peak Districts, where he reunites with his father Ken and the two go on a hike. Peter's quick thinking brought him rescue. Peter was aged back down on his next recast.
Indulge him a little.
I know what you mean. I do it when he comes up to Glasgow. Well, you have to, don't you, with Uncle Albert?
Yes, you do. Right, well, here we are. Tatlock Towers.
Small like faulty towers.
Oh,
You know, from telly.
oh yeah, yeah. Do you watch a lot of telly?
Quite a bit. Especially comedy shows. Do you watch much telly?
No, not a lot. We should have taken that right fork. We're going the wrong way.
We're not, Dad.
We are, you know. We're heading towards Kinder Downfall. We should be heading towards the Snake Inn. And get the bus there into Glossop. That's the way.
Dad! Dad!
Okay, let's try again.
Is it broken?
I don't know. It'll be all right. But if we just wait.
But Dad, why won't you let me go and get some help?
Because it's getting dark, that's why. No, you just stay here. We'll be all right. You can stay here all night if necessary. We'll come to no harm.
Look, I'm gone. Now don't worry, I'll bring help.
No, Peter! Peter! Peter!
Ken.
Yes, it is. Peter, where are you ringing from? Is what? Come on. Hang on, I'll put your Uncle Albert on. Hello, Peter, what is it? Ken's had some sort of an accident.
Where is he?
Something about his leg.
Well, how badly is he hurt? Well, let me know, won't you? I think Ken's broken his leg. And they've been out all night. Now, don't forget, Peter, we're anxious here. Let us know.
Happy now?
Yes, thanks.
Right, let's go. This is where you finally got the lift, right?
Right.
And you remember which way you came? Up here, up to the road.
That way. I remember that stream down there.
Good lad. Come on.
This is where I stopped when I found it was too dark to walk.
Right. Now then up there's Black Ash up Moor. Did you go anywhere near there?
Before the accident, before my dad fell, we were near Snake Path.
Go on.
Then we got to this flat bit.
Probably came to Scout Plateau.
Yeah, that's it.
Go on, you're doing well.
Well, after that, we got a bit lost. We should have been going towards the Snake Inn, but we weren't. We were going towards Kinder. It's not Scout.
Downfall?
Yeah, that's it.
Go on.
Well, after that, he fell.
Right. Well, that's a good start anyway. Now you've been out all night. You sure you're up to more walking?
I want to help find my dad.
Right. Well, let's find him then, shall we?
That rough bit of ground over there. I remember we passed it just before Dad fell. Dad! Dad!
Hold it, son. Take it easy. You stay here. Keep his arms out, son.
1978 saw the decision of Stephen Hancock to leave his role as Ernest Bishop led to the first on-screen murder. The writers couldn't think of a reasonable way for Ernest and Emily to break up, so instead, they killed Ernest outright in a shocking exit.
Just keep your mouth shut and give us the money.
Put it in that bag.
Come on, faster!
Come on, you're only young lad.
Shut up! Just put the money in the bag.
All of it. And them waste packets. Come on. Right, give it here. Slowly.
How's it going?
Take it! You bloody idiots! Come on, let's get out of here! Tomo! Ernie.
What was that?
This is the wrong way!
Ambulance, quick. Baldwin's Den infected, Coronation Street. A man's been shot. Yeah, I want the police, yeah. Oh, police. Look, there's been a shooting. Baldwin's Den infected, Coronation Street. Well, two men with a shotgun, they shot someone. He's pretty badly hurt. What? Well, I don't know if they got a car, do they? They ran off. Yes, I've already told you. Two men with a shotgun. I've already sent for it. They've shot Ernie.
Ernie? He's not dead, is he?
I don't know, he's still breathing, but... No, don't move him, else.
Ernie? Ernie, look.
Just get out the way there.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, look, we'll do him no good standing about in the freezing cold. Come on inside, the lot of you. Come on, inside.
Has Mr. Henderson arrived, nurse?
He's waiting for you, Mr. Liston.
Makes a change. Let's take a look at the damage then.
What's all the commotion over the road?
I don't know. Something's happened.
Sorry, love. Where is it you're going?
I want to know what's happened.
You okay, love?
I want to know what's happened. My husband works here. Come on, I'll be the road to your house.
You say your husband works here, love. What's his name?
Ernest Bishop. She's the wife. What happened?
Emily, he's been hurt, Ernest. Quite badly hurt.
How? How is he hurt? How?
There's been a robbery.
How is he hurt?
He's been shot.
Mrs. Bishop? I'm very sorry. In the end, there was nothing we could do.